What's up, everybody? Nate here from Out of the Basement, bringing you a brand new action figure review. Today from Star Wars The Black Series, we are taking a look at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Boba Fett in Disguise. This is from the recent War of the Bounty Hunters comic book, which takes place between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, where we see Boba Fett participate in, some sort of arena combat, and he needs to go into disguise, so he spray paints his armor black and somehow no one notices it's him. I don't know, I only ever read the little prelude issue, which does actually have this part in it, and I will eventually read the rest of it one day, but that's my brief minimal knowledge on the subject. You can see it is in a publishing style package. It is holographic, which was a nice surprise because the promotional images didn't look like it was, but most exclusives are usually in holographic boxes, and this one is the same. So we have Boba on the front. Up in the Star Wars corner, you could see the Slave One. The side of the packaging here has Boba Fett and a Black Series logo and Boba Fett in disguise. And along the side we have comic book art, which looks really awesome. The top of the package, here's some more artwork. And on the back we have a nice shot of Boba Fett with Han in carbonite. And then we crack it open and we have another really nice image of Boba Fett shooting his flamethrower at one of the other combatants. We have the bio here if you want to pause it and read it now. And then here is the figure itself. There is actually no window here, so this is plastic-free packaging, which was a little odd at first, but yeah, you can see here is Boba on that awful Empire Strikes Back body with some accessories. We can see the spear in there, which is the draw of this set in my opinion. So yeah, let's not waste any more time. We're going to open this up and we'll take a look at the accessories and then the figure itself. And we'll start out here with two very familiar accessories. We have the pistol, now just cast in black plastic. We also have the jetpack, again, cast in black plastic. These are all the same accessories that we have gotten with all the other Empire Strikes Back Boba figures. We do get a new weapon though, and this is the spear that we see him use in the comic book. It is also cast in just a black plastic and has no other paint app details. I think for the price we should have gotten a little bit more. I really would have liked to see a flame effect for the flamethrower and also maybe some rocket boosters as well. Here is Boba Fett in disguise out of the packaging and looking exactly as advertised. This is a totally blacked out version of Boba Fett. There is literally no paint apps on this figure. Well, actually maybe the T-visor and the knee pads, but otherwise this is just the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett in black plastic, which is how the character is supposed to look represented in that part of the comic book. So it is technically an accurate design. It is unfortunate though that it is on this body because the articulation is super limited. However, at least we can say that when you have the figure just standing there, it does look pretty awesome. Let's take a close look at those details. Alright, so up close and personal, you can see that, yeah, we do get some black paint for the T-visor there, but otherwise, this is just black plastic. However, the Empire Strikes Back body may be old, but it does look pretty good sculpt-wise, detail-wise. I do like it. From that standpoint, it's really just the articulation that absolutely kills it. So, yeah, there's absolutely nothing different about this sculpt-wise. We do have the nice black cape to match everything. And I gotta say, it successfully nails the design from the comic book. I do like Yak Face's repaint with the pink blood. That could have been a cool touch to see on this. But even without it, this accurately represents what it was going for. I think for me, the real unfortunate part comes in with the Empire Strikes Back body's articulation. It is really hard to get this figure into any sort of dynamic pose, which if you've read that comic book or just even read those few moments or even just looked at the box art, you know that Boba is in some pretty dynamic poses. A lot of those being really hard to nail, and this is actually something that led me to purchase the Mafex version of this particular Boba Fett costume just because the Black Series figure is so notorious. And now side by side with some other FETs, we have the prototype Boba Fett and the archive Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. All three of these on the same body. Here he is with two newer Boba Fetts. We have the infinitely superior Return of the Jedi deluxe version and the Mandalorian Season 2 Throne Room Boba Fett, also a superior sculpt. And last but not least, for the comparisons, we do have the Mandalorian Season 2 SH Figure Arts Boba Fett and the Mayfex Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. So in conclusion, I think we all knew what we were getting into with this figure. It is horribly dated on the old Empire Strikes Back body, but it is accurate to the artwork that it is based on. I think this is a perfect example of an exclusive figure, something that is just non-essential for the collection, and it helps take up a slot of something that might have been a little bit more desirable. So with that being said though, if you are a diehard Boba Fett fan, this is a pretty interesting and cool release. Yes, it is pretty pricey and is now actually sold out, and I can only imagine what it's going for on the aftermarket. At this point, it might be easier to just customize one of the prototype Boba Fetts. I don't know, but either way, yes, this one was pretty expensive. It should have come with some more accessories, but I still like it, and as a huge Boba Fett fan, I'm happy to have another variant for the display. So there you have it. That was my review for this Boba Fett in Disguise. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars The Black Series here on the channel. If you'd like to support us in a more direct manner, we do offer a channel membership for 99 cents a month. We also have merch, and links for everything are down in the bio. Special thank you and shout out to our current channel members. Your continued support is truly appreciated, and thank you to everyone else out there for simply liking, subscribing, and watching our videos and sharing our content with your Star Wars figure loving friends. I'm Nate from Out of the Basement, and I will see you next time.